My children were waiting for me to die, but I was still waiting to live. I'm 70 years old, and I never thought that the loneliest part of my life would come after I raised 4 children. 4. I gave birth to them. I stayed awake through their fevers. I packed their lunches, folded their clothes, listened to their dreams. I built my entire life around them. And now they come to my house not to see me, but to see what will be left when I'm gone. I live in a small, quiet home in California. It used to feel warm once, full of noise, laughter, arguments, life. Now it just feels empty. Not the peaceful kind of empty, the kind that echoes, the kind where even your own footsteps feel too loud. My husband sits by the window most days. He doesn't talk much anymore. Dialysis has taken a lot out of him. Some days I catch him just staring outside, like he's watching a life he can no longer be part of. And me? I move slowly now, not because I want to, but because I lost my arm. And with it, I lost more than just movement. I lost independence. Simple things became difficult. Washing dishes, cooking, cleaning. Everything takes longer. Everything feels heavier. And sometimes I just sit there, staring at the sink, wishing for something so small, a dishwasher. It sounds silly, doesn't it? After 70 years of life, all I want is a dishwasher. Not jewelry, not a vacation, not money, just something that would make one part of my day a little easier. But no one hears that. No one asks. My children visit sometimes, all 4 of them. They come in smiling, talking loudly, but it feels rehearsed, like they're playing a role. They walk around the house, looking at things, noticing things, measuring things, discussing quietly when they think I can't hear. What will we do with this place? We could sell it. It's worth a lot now. They think I don't notice. But when you get old, you start noticing everything, especially the things people try to hide. They sit with me for a few minutes, ask the same questions. How are you feeling? Do you need anything? I used to answer honestly. Now I just smile and say, I'm fine, because I already know they don't really want the answer. After an hour, sometimes less, they leave. The house goes quiet again, and I sit there, in the same chair, looking at the same door they just walked out of, thinking the same thought every time. Was that all I meant to them? Sometimes I tell my husband, let's just leave. He looks at me, tired, confused. Leave where? He asks. And I don't have an answer, because the truth is, we don't have anywhere to go. The money we saved, it slowly disappeared over the years. Medical bills, house repairs, life. We spent our whole lives being responsible, doing the right thing, saving, providing, waiting, always waiting. Waiting for the right time to rest, waiting for the right time to enjoy life, waiting for the moment when everything would finally feel enough. But that moment never came. I had a dream once, a simple one. I wanted to walk by the ocean, barefoot. Feel the sand under my feet. Hear the waves. Just breathe. No responsibilities, no worries, just peace. I live in California. The ocean isn't even that far, but it might as well be another world, because I can't get there. We're too weak to travel. There's no one to take us, and even if there was, I don't think anyone would. The hardest part isn't the pain. It's not the illness. It's not even the loneliness. It's the feeling that your life slowly became invisible. That everything you gave, everything you sacrificed, everything you built, somehow turned into something that no one sees anymore. I used to think old age meant peace, rest, family, love. I never imagined it would feel like this, like being here, but not really being seen, like being alive, but already forgotten. And yet, despite everything, there's still a small part of me that isn't ready to give up. A small part that still thinks, maybe there's something left for me. But I don't know how much time I have, and I don't know if that something will ever come. All I know is this: I'm still here, still breathing, still waiting, not to die, but to live. I didn't always feel this way. There was a time when I truly believed my life meant something. Not because of money, not because of success, but because of the people I loved. My children were my world. Every decision I made, every sacrifice, every sleepless night, it all felt worth it, because I believed one day it would come back to me. Not in money, not in gifts, but in love, in presence, in care. But life doesn't always return things the way you expect. Sometimes it takes everything you gave and leaves you with silence. A few weeks ago, all 4 of my children came over at the same time. That almost never happens. For a moment, I felt something I hadn't felt in years: hope. I thought, maybe today is different. Maybe they missed me. Maybe they came to sit with me, to talk, to stay. I made tea slowly, carefully, with one hand. It took longer than it should have, but I didn't mind, because for the first time in a long time, the house didn't feel empty. They sat in the living room, talking to each other, laughing, but not with me, around me. I brought the tea, placed it down, sat quietly, waiting for someone to look at me, to really look at me. And then I heard it, soft at first, almost like a whisper, but clear enough. Have you thought about the paperwork? We should get things sorted early. It'll be easier later. I felt something drop inside me, not my heart, something deeper, something I didn't even know still existed. They weren't there for me. They were there for what comes after me. I sat there, listening to my own children plan a future that didn't include me. Do you know what hurts the most? It's not what they said. It's how normal it sounded. Like this was just practical. Like I had already become a problem to manage, not a mother to love. I didn't say anything. I just sat there, smiling when they looked my way, nodding when they spoke, pretending I didn't hear the parts that broke me. After they left, I didn't cry. I thought I would, but I didn't, because something inside me had gone quiet. That night, I sat in the kitchen, looking at the sink full of dishes, my arm aching, my body tired, my heart empty. And I whispered something out loud, something so small, but so honest, it scared me. I just wish I had a dishwasher. I started laughing, not because it was funny, but because it was the truth. After everything, after 70 years, after raising 4 children, after surviving everything life threw at me, all I wanted was something to make washing dishes easier. That's when it hit me. Not like a sudden realization, but like a slow, painful truth, finally making its way to the surface. I had spent my entire life waiting for big moments, big happiness, big rewards, and I missed all the small things that could have made my life feel full. I kept telling myself later, things will get better. Once the kids grow up, once we save more, once life slows down. But life never slowed down. It just kept moving, and I kept waiting. Until one day, I looked around and realized there was nothing left to wait for, except time to pass. My husband called my name that night, his voice weak. I walked slowly to him, sat beside him. He looked at me with tired eyes, but still kind. And he said something I will never forget. We did our best. I nodded, because we did, we really did. But deep inside, there was a question I couldn't ignore anymore. Was our best really living? Because surviving is not the same as living. Waiting is not the same as living. Sacrificing everything and forgetting yourself is not living. And yet, that's exactly what I did for decades. I thought I was building a life, but I was just postponing it over and over and over again until there was almost nothing left. And now I sit here with time behind me and very little ahead, trying to understand something I should have understood a long time ago. Why did I wait so long to live? Let me tell you what it feels like to realize at the end of your life that you are always waiting for it to begin. I used to believe something very simple, that if I worked hard, if I sacrificed enough, if I gave everything to the people I loved, one day it would all come back to me. Not in money, not in things, but in moments, in love, in time spent together. But life doesn't work like that. It doesn't return things the way you expect. Sometimes it quietly takes everything you give and leaves you with silence. I used to think I had time to rest, time to travel, time to sit by the ocean barefoot, just feeling the sand under my feet. That image stayed with me for years. It was such a small dream, so simple, and yet I never made time for it. There was always something more important. Bills, responsibilities, the children, their future, their needs, their problems. I told myself, later. I said it so many times. It started to feel like a promise. But later is a dangerous word because it doesn't exist. It never did. Now I sit here in a quiet house that no longer feels like home, and I think about all the moments I postponed, all the times I chose responsibility over living, all the times I said no to myself. And I wonder, if I had just said yes, even a few times, would my life feel different today? My children are not bad people. I tell myself that often. They have their own lives, their own worries, their own responsibilities. But somewhere along the way, I became something secondary, something optional, something replaceable. And maybe that's not entirely their fault. Maybe it's mine, because I taught them something without even realizing it. I taught them that I would always be there, no matter what, no matter how long it took, no matter how little they gave back. I taught them that my needs could wait, that my happiness could wait, that my life could wait. And so it did, for years, for decades, until there was almost nothing left. The other night, I couldn't sleep. My husband was resting beside me. The house was completely silent, and for the first time in a long time, I allowed myself to feel everything, not just the sadness, but the truth. I am 70 years old. My body is tired. My life is mostly behind me, but I am still here, and that means something. It means there is still a moment, right now, not tomorrow, not later, not when things get better, now. I may never walk by the ocean. I may never travel. I may never have the life I once imagined, but I still have this moment, this breath, this chance to stop waiting, because waiting is what took everything from me. If you are listening to me right now, please understand this. Don't wait. Not for the right time, not for things to settle, not for permission. If there is something in your heart, something small, something simple, something that would make you feel alive, do it. Call the person, take the walk, say the words, buy the thing that makes your day easier. Because one day you will look back and you won't remember the things you saved. You will remember the things you didn't do, the moments you delayed, the life you postponed. I don't have much time left, I can feel that. But if my story reaches even one person and makes them stop waiting, then maybe, just maybe, I didn't waste everything. I'm tired now, but before I go, I want you to ask yourself one question. What are you still waiting for? Because whatever it is, it's already taking your life away.